welcome to your Vedic Lunar Scope for today, the 29th of October 2015. The moon today will be transiting through the early portion of the sign of Gemini as it makes its way through Rohini Nakshatra. There's something that you know today, a little piece of information, a tidbit of wisdom, something that you didn't know before, but which now do know. And that which you do know has helped you to grow and allowed you to make some rather wise decisions. And whereas before you might have felt, well, somewhat powerless within a situation from which you were trying to find freedom from, you're now getting into a space where you're more powerful and stand a chance of actually turning the tables. But it's that knowing that is not enough. Simply knowing is not going to be enough for your particular situation. Instead, it's what you're going to do with that information and when you're going to do it. You see, everything is beginning to fall into place in terms of the situation and in terms of you being able to make a shift, with the exception of one key association. And one part of you is tempted to go out and try to figure out what that is, or if that association is already somewhat in your life, you're ready to act on it and set the wheels in motion. But you know what? The timing's not right today. And you need to try to trust that. Also, you're in a position where, because of what you're feeling, you think that you have a point that you need to prove. And being in that particular headspace in regards to your situation is not going to help. But just sitting with the information that you have and knowing that things are soon getting ready to turn, that will. Rohini is a moksha-driven nakshatra. It operates with the primary motivation of trying to liberate the individual from a specific set of circumstances or spiritual liberation in general. Both of those are key in terms of Rohini. And with Rohini, it's all about growth. Rohini is associated with Brahma, also with Prajapati. Prajapati was the original progenitor of humanity. That's the word I was looking for. And Brahma is the creative aspect of the divine. So it's about creating something and allowing it to grow. And it's about the individual growing themselves so that they can change, so that a shift can come into being. The lunar Tithi today is Krishna Tritiya. It's the third day of the dark half of the moon. With this particular energy, the connections are beginning to come together in a manner that's helping you to feel a lot stronger and a lot more powerful. But it's because of the solar lunar yoga today that you need to be careful, because there is the potential for the intensity of your feelings to amplify, or to feel like you have a point that you need to prove, or a need to be best. Don't know if I mentioned, but the solar lunar yoga is Varius. In Varius, there's always a tendency to want to escalate or to try to be the best. And sometimes that can serve the individual, and sometimes it can work against you. In this particular instance, it's best that you avoid that tendency. And that's generally why it's potentially better for you to just sit with the information that you have and give things a little more time. Things are falling into place, but they need a little bit more time to do so. Regardless of how this may relate to any particular situation you may be going through, I'm happy to help you with your situation. I do offer several different tiers of astrological service, all of which are available through the astrological services page of my website. You'll see the little eye up above. If you open that, it'll drop down 2 links. The first of which, with the picture of Ganesha, is to my astrological services page. The second is to the course information page and ordering page for the Nakshatra video course that I have recently released with fellow astrologer Ryan Korzak. You can read information on that particular course through the second button, which is below the Ganesha image. That's going to do it for your Vedic Lunar Scope for today, the 29th of October, 2015. Until next time, please take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.